Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. I am sitting here with with our other co-host. The By the way, I'm having an idea about theme music for you, ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen. Dr. D.
Hello, everybody.
So my sister was a huge Kiss fan.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, and I got some CDs and I was listening to them. I'm thinking, are you ready? They call him Dr. D. They call him Dr. D. Is the Doctor Movieology, Dr. D. I'm thinking, what do you think? I got to work on it.
Yeah, you definitely need some polish, man.
He likes listening to all movies, and he likes to say the breeze. Oh yes. Anyway, that was Doctor Love, by the way, and by Kiss. Awesome. I got to work on that.
People laughed at Kiss, but they laughed all the way to the bank
Oh my God, and they're still amazing.
and bought the bank.
And they bought the bank, and they were actually bowing out all these other places. Oh, it's awesome. So, Dr. D, it
Sir.
is a unique. Wow, I still have that voice. I'm like, oh yeah. It's a unique time of year. It is St. Patrick's Day time.
Oh my goodness, I'm ready, man.
So I gave Dr. D some homework, ladies and gentlemen. I actually asked him to do some research on some St. Patrick's Day movies, TV shows, things along those lines. But before we get that, wow, I think I might have messed up my voice. Well, let's see how much Dr. D knows about St. Patrick's Day, because I actually did some. So first,
I want to be guessing all the way here.
traditions. Are you going to wear any kind of green on Tuesday?
Well, let's see. I'll pull out my own military uniform and see if that'll work.
I guess. I guess. Well, you don't want to get pinched. Now, do you know do you know what being pinched for being green for not wearing green actually is supposed to be?
What is that? I've heard that a million times.
It's actually leprechauns pinching you and to keep them away, you wear green. For some reason,
Little green men.
yes, little green men. So I thought that was
Extraterrestrial leprechauns.
yeah. So now, are you going to? I had a couple other ones here. Are you going to try downing the shamrock?
Run that down to me.
Okay. You put it in your favorite beverage, adult beverage, primarily either beer or whiskey. So you put an actual shamrock in. It doesn't have to be a four-leaf clover. You put the shamrock in it, you drink it, and you let the actual shamrock go into your mouth. And then after you finish it, you take it out and throw it over your left shoulder.
Oh, there you go. I have to pull out some Guinness then.
Okay. Guinness is actually, believe it or not the number one drink.
What is it?
Believe it or not, it's red ale.
Why? What?
Red Irish ale is the number one drink that people drink in Ireland and sometimes in the U.S. if they're not just drinking Guinness or green beer.
I've had red ale, but I never associated that with
St.
St.
Patrick's Day.
Pat's.
Yeah, I actually love Killian's Irish Red, and there's so few places that sell it.
Wow.
Yeah, so you got to drink your shamrock. Now, speaking of shamrocks, are you ready for do you know what the three of the four-leaf clovers mean?
Hey, you got to explain this stuff to me, man.
It is the
You can be on Lucky Charms, and I'm like,
okay. Let's talk about Lucky Charms for a second. When the hell did they? What are like? Remember, red balloons were introduced, and they introduced
yeah.
like what is lucky about a red balloon?
I think they were just like looking for something
Anything. They got rainbows and
because like red balloons aren't magically delicious, you know?
right. I've never eaten an actual balloon, I will be downing the shamrock. So the shamrock represents the Holy Trinity. And so each one of the actual ones, it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
Right.
And then the fourth one is luck, and that's the luck of the Irish.
Oh, okay. So they got one more leaf, one more on the dogwood then, huh?
Exactly. So if you find one, and I found a few, I mean, they're not that uncommon. I mean,
hmm
if you look at a huge thing of, yeah, I had nothing else to do in my childhood. So I should have been watching movies. But yeah, I thought that was actually pretty cool. And do you remember, okay, another one. Do you know who Uncle O Grimacy is?
Uncle O Grimacy.
Yeah, Uncle O Grimacy.
Where are you getting this stuff, man?
He was the creator of the Shamrock Shake at McDonald's.
This
Grim,
Shamrock Shake.
yeah, Grimace. Remember Purple Grimace? He came
Yeah,
out
yeah.
and he came out with his Uncle O Grimacy, who was a green.
That was
whatever
great. That was great.
The Uncle Ogre. By the way, in college, oh my God, you mix a Shamrock Shake with vodka. Oh, that was so good.
Wow.
I mean, I love that. We tried it with whiskey and it wasn't that good, but vodka that was cold. Oh,
I've had my share of green beer though.
ah, yes. I will not be having any green beer. I will not be having any corned beef. I actually looked at corned beef prices today and I was like, holy crap. Like, yeah. So I am not going to be cooking up some corned beef, some cabbage, some taters. I ain't going to do it. I'm just going to have some
I grew
leftovers.
up in New York with the St. Patrick's Day parade, but the one in Boston is really a big deal.
Have you ever seen the one in Chicago where
Yeah,
they
I've
put
done
the
that
dye
too.
in?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like they could do that, but they can't lower taxes. Anywho, that's for a
Meanwhile,
whole. Meanwhile, we may be having a special next week about some politics thing, but we love having Dr. D in. So now I'm going to ask you true or false questions. Are
Okay.
you ready? I got 5 of them, real fast.
Drum roll.
All right, number one. Number one is that green was always the color of St. Patrick's Day.
I'm gonna go false on that one.
That is correct. The original color was blue.
Blue. So what happened?
Blue. Well, actually, that was what St. Patrick actually his robes was
Uh-huh.
blue. Which brings us to the next question. Was St. Patrick actually a saint?
Oh no, false. Yeah.
That is correct. He was not a saint. Number 3. Did St. Patrick actually make the snakes leave Ireland?
Make the snakes leave. Oh, what the hell, man? I'm gonna go false on that. Maybe it was the Pied Piper moonlighting, right?
That is correct. Believe it or not, they actually have never found evidence of any snakes in Ireland.
Wow.
Because they said that it's too wet of a climate and it's too cold for snakes to live in Ireland all year round.
Wow.
All right, two more. Are you ready? Was St. Patrick from Ireland?
Oh, false on that, or you wouldn't be asking.
That is true. They don't know if they believe he's from Scotland, possibly England, but they believe he's originally from Scotland.
Well, he's still somewhere in the United Kingdom, so he's legit.
Yeah, well, that is true. That is true. He wasn't French. And
Yeah.
finally, the St. Patrick's Day parade was actually in Dublin, Ireland. It was the original St. Patrick's Day parade.
I'm gonna go false on that one too.
That is correct again.
Based on context alone.
The original St. Patrick's Day parade is New York City.
There you go, ground zero. Another scene of the crime for New York.
Yes. So believe it or not, it's America that has made St. Patrick's Day big. It's actually not that. It's actually growing in Ireland because of America.
Yeah, like chop suey is big here,
Like-
but it doesn't come from China.
Yeah, exactly. Or fortune cookies. Fortune
Yeah, that
cookies
too.
did not. Yeah. So it's basically an American creation. We created St. Patrick's Day.
Wow. Belgian waffles, they have them here. I don't know if they've got them in Belgium or not.
Yeah. Well, we have French fries, and we don't care what the French have. As I'm drinking, once again, basement coffee, the finest coffee you get. And I will have an Irish coffee on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, there you go. That actually sounds good.
Oh, wow. Do I have any Baileys? I need some Baileys Irish cream.
I do have some Baileys down there. It's been sitting downstairs since Christmas. That's like the holiday toddy of choice.
There you go. So some Baileys, could you have it with decaf coffee?
Well, decaf. Oh my God, that's like non-alcoholic beer. It's like, what's the
Yeah.
point?
Well, I have to wake up early. I'm like an old man now.
Oh, okay, an old man.
I am like an old man. Let's see. Do I have any other unique questions for you? Are you going to have any corned beef or anything like that? Any traditional thing?
You know what? I wasn't until you started bringing all this stuff up, and now I wish I was. I swear, I wish I was back in New York. I'd have corned beef with some hot mustard on that,
Are you
on rye.
gonna sing the unicorn song?
Yeah, with a pickle.
Well,
Have a legit one of those legit corned beef things from Katz's.
oh, Cat's Deli. Oh, that's a good thing.
It's
Oh,
expensive, but I remember those things growing up, man. That your corned beef, you need a forklift to get that off the plate.
it was like $20 in 1980 something.
Yeah.
I had it in 89 and it was $22.
That's why now I go special occasions because I
Yeah.
did them in like through high school, and after that, it's like, all right, I don't want to have to take out a loan to go out to eat.
So good.
Oh,
So
it's
good.
it's excellent though.
My brother and I, when I lived in College Park, Maryland,
Uh-huh.
we went to. It was I guess it was St. Patrick's Day party, and there was three. This was in DC, and there was three bars. I'm trying to remember it all. By the way, this is off the top of my head. um, and the bars had it was like a rally in the alley kind of place. So there was a party in the alley, and each of the bars were open. And he had like a pass or something where we went into this restaurant and they were serving, and the owner of the bar would sing the unicorn song. And if you did not know the words when he pointed to you while singing the unicorn song, you had to drink.
Oh no.
So he'd be like, "Da, da, 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 da," and he would point, and if you didn't know it, everyone goes, drink. And then you'd just drink, and you had to chug your beer, and then he'd start all over again. And
I could,
he had a hat and all the whole night. Oh, it was great.
I'd be in a wheelchair, man. It's like, guys, roll me home.
Oh man, I think that was literally. I don't know if you heard this story. I shared it once that we woke up, uh, and I don't know if it was the same day. It probably was, where we woke up in his driveway with his old Ford Probe, and I was in the driver's seat. He was in the passenger seat.
Uh-huh.
It was a manual car, and I don't drive manual.
You don't?
No, well, back then.
Oh, okay.
Back then. Why and we were asleep in the driveway in his car, and neither of us remember driving home. And
That's scary.
I don't drive manual, and I was in the driver's seat.
Oh my God.
No problem. I mean, maybe aliens picked us up.
I think these days a manual is the best thing to have. That's the best anti-theft device because these
Right.
kids can't drive them.
Right. I missed it. I had a Mazda, and
My
that was
last
manual.
vehicle was a 5-speed. I had a 5-speed in the Wrangler that I had, but
Ah, nice.
yeah, I miss it.
I don't even talk about my piece of crap car. I mean, I just put in so much money on it, and more than it's worth. And
Hey,
like,
it runs and you don't have payments.
well, I don't have payments. I haven't had them in years. But what's scary is I was like looking to make sure the new tax in Virginia, the maintenance tax, hadn't kicked in yet, because they actually would have added another like $600 in taxes. I'm like, yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I don't want to bitch today. This is nothing but St. Patrick's Day, so I will shut up about that. But I will tell you. So I also have a review of a non-Irish movie, The 13th Warrior. I was going to do this last week, but I actually forgot. Typical.
That's one of those underground movies. It's like people hate on it, but everybody knows it.
So I want to get this out of the way, and then nothing but movies and TV.
Yeah,
So
let's hear it, man.
13th Warrior, it's on once again Amazon Prime. The reason I mean I saw it years ago and I thought I liked it, and I watched it again. I was like, why do people make this movie? Is I think fourth on the most expensive movies to flop list. Like it's not John Carter, which was number one, but this was like
Yeah.
this is like number four. By the way, behind a lot of Disney movies, but we won't mention them. And so no, it was fifth. It was fifth behind the Marvels movie and
Oh, that was awful.
the Snow White movie.
I didn't even bother with that.
Yeah, so this is fifth of the. It lost so much money. Interesting concept. A bunch of there's a meeting place. I forgot exactly where, if it was Scandinavia or Denmark, and it's all of these Vikings, and these Arab traders come in, and the one average guy, he's a poet,
Yeah.
and it's Antonio Banderas playing an Arab. Okay, not racially casting the right person, but that's okay. um,
Well,
'Cause
that movie got in under the wire before.
yeah, before
Yeah.
everything, before you had to. But so he's there, and a bunch of Vikings, and this guy comes in, and he basically tells about a fire monster, a fire snake, and like he dies. And they of course view the bones, because they're pagans, and all of the Arabs are like watching what's going on. And the guy rolls the bones and he goes, "There, we need 13 heroes." And of course, the Viking king is the first one to be like, "I do," takes out his axe, and then the next guy was like, "I will join." Crowd's going crazy, and Antonio Banderas is just like, "Oh, look at that, look at that," and then they get to 12. And then there's no one else jumping up, and they all look at him. And he's like, "What? I don't fight. I don't know anything." And he becomes the 13th warrior, and he has to go, and he doesn't even speak the language. And he listens to them for months and they tell the same funny stories, and he just learns their language because he's a very smart guy. And
Yeah.
and he has a little tiny horse, and they make fun of his little horse. Just. It's not a bad movie. And then he actually has to go and they fight the monsters. And of course, the Vikings are crushing everyone. And they even make fun of his little sword, because he, everything is little.
I haven't seen that in years.
Oh, it's so worth it. By the way, on Amazon, it's got a 4.6 rating out of 5. Great movie. I don't want to say great movie. Fun movie.
It's fun and it's better than other movies that they put over it.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah. And it's also better than most of the stuff that comes out today.
Well, that's almost anything.
Which, by the way, I'm already saying what's the next movie I want to see, and I have no clue.
I did see Predator Badlands,
Okay.
and that was actually good, just like Predator Prey that came out before that. Both by the same director, two different stories, and you actually like these movies. They're great.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I was completely surprised, but I didn't go to the theater to see Badlands. I just streamed that at home.
Oh, that's cheating.
Well, I was gun shy because I'm like, there's so many bad movies coming out, but this one I would have paid to see. Badlands I would have paid to see.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So movies now. It was hard trying to come up with a list for me to even find what I would call St. Patrick's Day. The whole.
It's tough because it's a niche holiday.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I have to tell this one story with, I'm going to call him Irish Mike, that I went to elementary school with. I've known him all my life. Irish Mike, first of all, he is Irish. He actually, his family actually took all the family out. They had a day off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, think about that, having actual St. Patrick's Day off. So he and his family went out, but we were having a sleepover, so I must have been 12 or 13, and he tells me about this movie with John Wayne, and there's a fight scene that's the entire movie. I'm like, oh wow, this is great. We're 10, 11 years old. So he sleeps over my house, and it's on network TV. It's The Quiet Man with John Wayne. It's a love story.
Yes.
The two of us sit there for 3 hours watching this movie with commercials, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, "When's the fight scene? When's the fight scene?" It's like a 10-minute, not even 10-minute fight scene at the very, very end. By the way, the music that I played earlier, that's the music that introduces the fight scene. It's literally, I mean, it's these two guys. One guy's American and one guy is from Ireland, and they literally get into a fight over merino hair. Look at that. I name drop.
I haven't seen that in years, and you're right. I think the last time I saw that was on network TV or something like that.
But sitting there as a 10-year-old boy, I'm like, when's the fight scene? When's the fight scene? I was like, this is the worst torture ever. It's a love story, and you're a 10-year-old boy. Come on.
Oh, my
So,
goodness.
But to this day, when I see Irish Mike, I still tell him, dude, why did you make me sit through that entire movie?
The fight scene is classic, though.
It is. I mean, it's a really good choreography, yes, but at the same time, we waited and waited, and he's like, "It's coming, it's coming, it's coming."
That was their money shot, was that fight.
He also owes me a lot of money, Irish Mike. We've been betting double or nothing that the Oakland Raiders, or was it the Los Angeles Raiders? The Oakland Raiders would win the Super Bowl.
Ah,
Since their last one in 1984, we have a $20 bet. So it's double or nothing. He owes me millions right
I
now.
think by now he owes you a pot of gold, right?
He does. It's not fair. I want to win So, by the way, and I feel like, dude, they moved. They're not the Oakland Raiders anymore. He goes, that doesn't matter. So I need the Raiders to actually like completely dissolve in the end, and then he owes me money.
Oh my goodness.
Freaking leprechauns. Anyway, speaking of leprechauns, there's another movie. But okay, here's a question. You've seen Leprechaun, correct?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Just the first two though. I haven't seen all the other ones.
Okay. Who is the girl played by? The heroine in the first one?
I don't remember, man.
Oh, classic actress. More known for a New York City acting job with a bunch of her acquaintances.
A bunch of her friends, huh?
Yes.
I can see the face. I can't think of the name.
Jennifer Aniston.
Aniston, Rachel.
Yes, her very first acting movie was in the original Leprechaun.
Oh my goodness.
Now, there were 8 Leprechaun movies, including Leprechaun in Space. By the way, Warrick Davis, more known for his Star Wars acting, and Willow, was the star of it. He's in all of them. But my favorite, Leprechaun in the Hood with Ice-T.
I don't know how that got. I knew of it, but I haven't seen it. Like I said, I just saw the first two flicks.
It's the Leprechaun in the Hood. Like,
I
with
have to see
Ice-T.
that.
I loved it. I saw that movie.
With Ice-T.
With Ice-T. Oh my God. Like, and this wasn't the Ice-T, from War of the Worlds from the last time we spoke. I mean, this is when he was younger. And by the way, there was also
That was Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Sorry, I'm getting my ices wrong. Hey, at least it wasn't Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
But it was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But anyway, so Warwick Davis is in this movie. There's also a Leprechaun in the Hood Part 2.
Wow. So nice they named it twice.
Right. Oh God. And then there was 8 Leprechaun movies, if you haven't counted.
Oh my God. You know what? Warwick Davis is another one laughing to the bank.
Oh hell yeah. He used his size correctly. I mean,
Yeah, eight times he went to that well.
yeah, and it just kept going. He went to the well. He went over the rainbow. He found this pot of gold there.
And
He didn't
truth
have-
be told, if those movies were that bad, they wouldn't have made 8 of them.
Well, oh yeah, they have a bizarre cult following, so it does work. But another useless trivia thing about Mr. Warwick Davis, for the Star Wars movies that he's in after Return of the Jedi, where he did play an Ewok, in all the other Star Wars, he always has 2 roles. He's always in it twice as 2 different things.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting that he plays 2 different roles. I mean, they love the guy. My sister met him. Yeah, she was his personal shopper at Disney World.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she actually knows Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis.
Mr. Davis is a good luck charm for Star Wars.
Yeah,
They can
yeah.
use all the ones they can get in the new ones.
Oh God. Is there any new ones being made? I don't know.
I don't know. The only new one that I like was Rogue One.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good movie, and I mean, it finally showed Darth Vader as his true badass self.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
And if you ever get a chance on YouTube, I know we're going off the topic, but on YouTube, when they actually play "For Whom the Bell Tolls" by Metallica with
Uh-huh.
Darth Vader, and he's like, it has the gong, bong, bong, and then all of a sudden the lightsaber turns red, and you're dun, dun, and all you're like, and like it's a Metallica riff, and he just starts killing everyone. It's like,
When he appeared in that movie, it was amazing.
yeah, I mean, it's just awesome movie. I mean, a lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was great.
I don't know. I think it was the tone. The tone of that movie was different than all the other ones that they came out with.
And you also knew the ending.
You also knew, yeah,
Yeah, you knew they all die. No, no, we're not giving anything away here, people.
exactly.
If you
No,
haven't
no
seen it,
spoilers.
no spoilers there. So, what else? Darby O'Gill and the Little People.
I've seen that a couple times. That's good.
And I'm going to pull one of your moves, 1951.
Nope.
That's what I had.
1959.
Son of a bitch. I'm throwing my laptop. Damn. Damn it. Damn it. I tried to get him there, folks. I tried. I tried. I tried to sneak a little fastball by him, and he just
I
knocked
just
it.
told you I saw that. I saw that one, man.
Oh, you
It's a
saw
good
that
one.
one. Oh, man. And
Many
by the way,
times. It was on TV. It used to be on TV all the time.
all the time. By the way, like, once again, back then, you actually could have someone be Irish, with the accent and everything else. But great movie with the leprechauns. And let's see, what else do I have that I actually have seen? Let's see, I think Raskin and
That
Bash.
was Sean Connery's first movie, you said, right?
Yes, Sean Connery's very first movie. I mean, by the way, the guy has been in so many amazing movies, and
Oh, yeah.
he's so young. He had full head of hair. It was black. It wasn't gray.
That was just a couple of years before he hit with Doctor No.
Right.
His life
Right.
was never the same after that.
Now, do you remember Raskin and Bass's The Leprechaun's Christmas Gold?
Yeah,
Yeah,
remember that big time.
yeah.
Art Carney narrated that.
Yes. Look at
There's an
you.
interesting story behind that because with Rankin Bass, once they hit really big with those Christmas specials, they went after all the holidays. Like Peter Cottontail came out during Easter and all that.
Yeah.
This was supposed to come out on St. Patrick's Day, but ABC leaned in so hard on them to put this around Christmas, they had to change the script to make it fit Christmas. And when you see it, it doesn't hold up together.
Yeah, it's so bad. And I'm glad you brought that whole story up because I kind of remembered it, so I wasn't going to say it.
Yeah.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why he is Dr. D.
Now, Leprechaun, the Rankin Bass stuff was always good because the guest narrator was always who I look forward to. I think Art Carney narrated this one,
Yep.
and he was good. And then Shirley Booth, did the other
Yep.
Christmas one and all of that. So they always did good at that department. They always got a good narrator.
Usually they were Peter Cottontail. We're getting into Easter.
That was Danny Kaye.
Remember Iron Tail? It was the bad.
Yeah, Vincent Price did that voice.
Man, I think that actually scared me as a kid. I don't know why.
That was one of the better ones. That one was better than Leprechaun's Christmas Gold.
Yes, it was. It was, but that was at least something I saw. So, what do you got for us? What
Oh
should
my
we see?
goodness! Oh, I had to go digging in the crates, man. But I had to go for the fantasy element. Now
Okay.
you beat me with Darby O'Gill. 'Cause I was
Yes.
gonna bring that up. But as you know from childhood, big Bonanza fan.
Us.
Bonanza had a St. Patrick's episode.
Really?
It's called Hoss and the Leprechauns. And to this day, Roseanne Barr even brought this episode up on her show. That's how crazy it is. It's like one of the best episodes that they ever made.
Is that
And the show was on for 14 years, and this is in their top 5 of top episodes.
who was Haas?
Dan Blocker.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Well, the story behind this is obviously they're not real leprechauns, but Haas is out there fishing or whatever the heck he's doing, and then he sees this small guy dressed all in green burying a strong box, which turns out to be full of gold.
Right.
So of course he goes home. He's talking to Pa, Little Joe, and Adam, and trying to tell them that they're leprechauns. Of course they don't believe him. But what come to find out is there's this guy that's trying to steal this gold from them, and you know how that goes in Bonanza. Ultimately, they help everybody. Everybody gets saved. But the episode has got to be seen to be believed because Hosh really believes these guys are like leprechauns.
I think was Amazon. What I think
You could watch it for free on
for free
YouTube.
on YouTube. Yeah, I know I saw it somewhere. I might have to check that one out. I'll stay up
Oh,
late tonight and watch that.
it's out, and the other thing too was that this came out soon after the Kennedy assassination.
Oh
I
wow.
think they had this scheduled to air in March,
Hmm.
but because it was something lighthearted, I think this thing got pushed back, and that's why because this one came out around Christmas too.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess they had to give people a reason to feel good about something.
Yeah, understood. Understood. What else you
Yeah.
got?
Oh my, I am digging in the crates again, man. I
Digging
know
in.
you remember Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, old Irwin
Yep.
Allen show.
I do.
The first 2 years of the show were actually pretty good. The next 2 years, full of monsters and aliens. In the fourth season, they had the audacity to come out with an episode called Terrible Leprechaun. Like, guys, what, what, what are you smoking, man?
Why are leprechauns so bad? Why can't they be happy?
Anyway, the plot starts out standard Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. The Seaview sent to stop like some warhead on
Hmm.
the ocean floor from deteriorating. So they use that plot over and over again. But this time, there's an evil leprechaun that wants the thing to blow up because if the bomb blows up, it opens up this fissure that's like full of like gold and like all this other stuff that he wants. But there's a good the bad leprechaun's dressed in red, the good leprechaun's dressed in green, and the green one is the one that tries to stop him. So the crew of the Seaview is working with the green leprechaun to try to stop the red leprechaun.
Oh man, that sounds
And
like
this
bad.
was another one that aired in January. It got pushed back from airing around in March, and they aired it in January. I don't know why. What made it crazy is that if they played it as a comedy like they did on Bonanza, it would have been okay. But they
Right.
played it straight, and it's just like I didn't buy it when I was a kid.
It's like did Star Trek have a leprechaun thing?
Oh
Like
my God. Star Trek never got that bad.
Scotty's looking at him like, dude, I'm Scottish. I'm not Irish.
Scottish.
I'm Scottish. I'm not Irish. Oh, Captain, we got the leprechaun. What?
They both don't mind some whiskey, though. That's the whole thing.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, God, oh, man. Any movies that you could think of that were like, I mean, there was a lot, by the way, there are a lot of love stories that are St. Patrick's, but I haven't watched any of them, so I didn't want
You
to
know
talk to
what?
them
There's a
about.
lot of movies that take place around the holiday, but they have nothing to do with it. Like
Right.
Harrison Ford's Fugitive, The Fugitive, that
Hmm.
was taking place around St. Patrick's Day in Chicago.
Oh, yeah. And then they'll have like period pieces,
Right.
like,
Like if and like if Die Hard's a Christmas movie or not, it was taking
right.
place around Christmas. It wasn't about Christmas.
Or it'll be in Boston around
Yeah,
St. Patrick's Day.
exactly.
Wasn't like Boondock Saints
Boondock
around
Saints, exactly. Yep.
like it's just like they can't just simply make like I mean why doesn't the what's the channel that has all of the Hallmark channel? What
Hallmark.
is it? Hallmark could have a whole day of nothing but St. Patrick's Day, where the woman who works for the guy in Ireland falls in love with him, or in
They,
Boston or Chicago, like,
they have no imagination, man. Their big days are Valentine's Day
and Christmas.
and Christmas. Those are like the big ones.
They should hire us. We could do an entire week for them of
And
nothing but.
they're always the same plots, you know.
Oh yeah, that's why it's easy.
She can't choose between like the halfway decent guy and like the mechanic with his hat on backwards who
Yep,
can't spell. She's like,
yep.
oh gee, I can't make up my mind.
Who you then find out is a multimillionaire.
Right, exactly. It's a multi.
Yeah, and he's doing that to fall in love with the right girl who loves him for him and
Yeah.
not the. Yeah.
And she's always depressed. She goes home. She lives in this nice house in Larchmont.
I did get stuck with Abigail watching a bunch of Hallmark movies. I have to admit.
They
And
need
what?
they need a Hallmark channel geared toward like how guys think, the guy experience of
Oh
like
yeah, no.
dating. Yeah, no,
No, that would have to be on like the Playboy channel or something because like
it's that or maybe horror stories.
yeah, zombie leprechauns or something. Oh, that would be cool. That leprechauns actually cause zombie viruses.
Hey, there you go.
and they try to take over the world, then I would watch it. And they have to have somebody like Bruce Campbell with a shotgun going after them.
And though the whole movie, they're like following a rainbow to the end to like find a cure at the end of the rainbow or something like that. Instead
Something.
of a pot of gold.
I mean, you could, or just thousands of leprechauns that eat people. I mean, just like, I mean, like that, I would watch because I'm an idiot and I watch stupid shit like that. But like,
There's your plot for Leprechaun 9 then, huh?
Leprechaun 9. But just imagine, like, you just have like ordinary people that accidentally find gold and they let loose the evil leprechauns that actually eat people. The movie would be awesome. So then they have to, do they want the gold and risk being eaten by the leprechauns? You know, like that would be cool.
Yeah, it would be great, man.
Oh, yeah. But then, of course, it wouldn't be politically correct. And, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
and I have a giveaway, give away those small little boxes of Lucky Charms at
Oh,
the
yeah.
door.
Is Lucky even like a leprechaun anymore? Or is that like politically insensitive to Irish people now?
I guess if leprechauns were real,
Yeah, they are real, damn it. Everything's real. Everything is real. I want things to be real. Have you noticed that? Like,
Oh, I do too. I do too.
I mean, before Dr. D joined the show, I was hoping that the asteroid had aliens. I'm like, come on, please have aliens.
You know what? I was watching Ben-Hur recently and the chariot race.
The original?
whole time I was,
Okay.
the one from '59 with
Okay, the
Charlton
original.
Heston.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, the chariot race was awesome. It still is. But I wanted those statues to come to life like they do in those Ray Harryhausen movies.
Iron
That's what I
Golem.
wanted to see. Have some stop motion in Ben-Hur.
By the way, why don't they have chariot races anymore? I mean, come on.
Well, it's called NASCAR. Formula One is. There you go.
That is true. And, the horses don't get killed because you want the horses. You got to like the horses in it.
And you can always watch Rollerball too. That's a good.
We need the original. Jonathan. Jonathan.
Excellent. Excellent.
What a great movie. The remake is so bad.
Oh,
But
it's not even worth. It's not even worth talking about.
I just okay. Yeah. Okay, well, way off topic again. So anyway, so Dr. D we're going to try to have another episode this coming Tuesday as well, where Dr. D may want to do a little politics with me because I did watch another movie, a political documentary, and I let Dr. D. What was it
Political documentary.
that I mentioned earlier today?
Oh, Melania.
Melania on Amazon, and I watched it, but he has not yet. So he could actually watch the first. Well, yeah, it's interesting. I gotta admit, I'm kind of glad I watched it, but yeah. So he needs his
The movie.
review.
The movie flopped hard. It just
Really?
didn't do any business.
I'm not surprised.
It'll probably do better on streaming. And it
Yeah.
isn't fair to say that movie flopped when like every other movie coming out
Flops.
is doing well.
Right, and it probably will make more money than most of them, considering how little it costs. I mean, it's a documentary.
Yeah, I don't know what the budget was on that one.
Yeah, and the music's actually good. That's the surprising part. Like they actually had movie rights. I mean, music rights to all famous songs.
Well, yeah, I guess that feeds into the budget too. So
Yeah, it does. It does. So anyway, Dr. D, thank you for joining us once again.
Arden, thank you for having me again.
And hold on, let me put this awesome music back on. Oh yeah. So this is the prelude to the big fight scene. Oh, and in the fight scene, they both like look at each other and drink a beer. Do you remember that? They're
Yeah.
like they're all beat up. They're walking around and they chug
Yeah.
a beer and they start fighting again. Totally worth it. Well, thanks everyone for joining and talk to you next week. And I will work on my song, my Dr. D song. Have a great one, everyone.